Hello friends and strangers! Today I thought I would talk to you about growing up. Because when I was a kid I had quite a few misconceptions about what it would be like to be an adult. So I'm going to pass my wisdom down to you. You're welcome. When I was little, I kind of assumed that learning to drive would be like Mario Kart. Needless to say, I couldn't have been further from the truth. Turns out you can't throw banana skins and red shells at the person behind you. Whoops! I always thought that the second I became old enough to drink in the UK, I would magically be able to tell the difference between different kinds of wine. Because whenever I was drinking wine with someone, it went down something like this. Oh yes, I'm really detecting the essence of blackberry in this one. Tastes like wine to me. Now, while I think I can tell the difference between a dry and a sweet wine, I still couldn't tell you if it's made with strawberries, or with blackberries, or with horse piss. I hope I never detect a scent of horse piss in my wine. I have no idea why I say things like this sometimes. But my biggest misconception about growing up had to be when I was about 10 years old, when I used to imagine what it would be like to be 20. Basically, I assumed that I was going to be a completely different person by the time I reached that age. I thought that in the space of 10 years I was going to become taller, smarter, sexier, more mature, more graceful, and just generally more grown up. I thought that by the time I reached age 20, I'd probably have a good job with a briefcase and a suit, and a house with that little white fence, maybe a husband, definitely 6 dogs. Whoa, none of that happened. I'm pretty much the same as I was 10 years ago. The only difference is I've changed my hairstyle, I can drink legally, and I'm doing scary adult things like paying rent and thinking about taxes and work experience and politics and other things that generally make me want to be a kid again, just so I can avoid thinking about those things. At age 20, I still don't consider myself a grown-up. I still see myself as a big kid. I still like to play video games. I still have a million cuddly toys. I can still name all 151 original Pokemon. I still dance around in my underwear from time to time. And while I think that I'm a tiny bit disappointed that I didn't grow up to be a 6-foot tall Victoria's Secret model, because let's face it, I totally have the potential, right? Nonetheless, I'm quite happy to say that I'm not ready to grow up yet. And I don't plan on doing it anytime soon. It's not happening, it's not happening, it's not happening. Katy Brown, in denial about her age since 1994. This whole video was inspired when somebody commented on last week's video asking how old I was, and then went on to say that they thought I was very confident and very mature, some of the time. Hey, what can I say? I have the mental age of a 5-year-old. Ow, I've given myself a paper cut. Time to whack out the Hello Kitty plasters. Yeah, I'm 20 years old. Oh my god, they're adorable. I'm also at that age where people are asking me, Katy, what do you want to do with your life? And you know what I reply?
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
Thanks for watching, friends and strangers. I want to know down in the comments below, what misconceptions did you have about growing up? And if you're an adult in denial like me, did you turn out like you thought you would? Or are you just as dorky as you were when you were a kid? I'm gonna go hide under my duvet and live off a diet of Haribo and chocolate. So I'll see you next week, when I'll be a whole week older. It's not happening, it's not happening, it's not happening. Bye!